5 children, according to the Houthi-run health ministry. The strikes, described by Washington as decisive and powerful, targeted alleged key Houthi positions in response to attacks on shipping in the Red Sea. While the US says some high-ranking Houthi figures were killed, the group has not confirmed this. Houthi leader Abdul Malik al-Houthi is now calling for a massive demonstration and vows to escalate attacks, warning that US warships and vessels will remain targets. He also hinted at further escalation if the strikes continue, but did not elaborate on what that might entail. This is what the leader said.
أن يخرج في يوم الغد في ذكرى غزوة بدر الكبرى، أن يخرج خروجا مليونيا في العاصمة صنعاء وفي بقية المحافظات ليعبر وليعلن وليؤكد عن ثباته وعلى ثباته على موقفه الحق، موقفه الإيماني، موقفه الجهادي في دعم الشعب الفلسطيني وفي التصدي للعدوان الأمريكي.
Well, with these tensions escalating, Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi rebels have also claimed responsibility for a second attack. This took place on a US aircraft carrier group in just 24 hours. The group says it launched missiles and drones at the USS Harry S. Truman and other warships, calling it retaliation for the recent strikes. This is what the Houthi spokesperson said.
تأتي هذه العمليات للقوات المسلحة اليمنية حيث استهدفت بعون الله تعالى وللمرة الثانية خلال 24 ساعة حاملة الطائرات الأمريكية USS هاري ترومان في شمال البحر الأحمر، وذلك بعدد من الصواريخ البالستية والمجنحة والطائرات المسيرة.
Meanwhile, the US Defense Secretary says American forces will continue targeting the Houthis until they stop attacking commercial and military vessels. The United Nations is calling for restraint, though, warning that further escalation could destabilize the region and worsen Yemen's already dire humanitarian crisis. US President Donald Trump said late on Sunday that he has no intentions of creating exemptions on steel and aluminium tariffs, and said reciprocal and sectoral tariffs will be imposed on April the 2nd. Last month, Trump raised tariffs on imports of steel and aluminium to a flat 25% without exemptions or exceptions, in a move that was designed to help US industry while contributing to an escalating trade war. Speaking to reporters on Air Force One just before midnight on Sunday, Trump said reciprocal duties on US trading partners would come alongside auto duties. Trump has said previously that he would impose reciprocal tariffs on US friends and foes alike at the beginning of April. Let's take a look at what he said.
Markets and consumers react to tariffs. Do you have any inclination to create exceptions or to ease up on any?
About what?
To create exceptions to steel and aluminum tariffs.
No, I have no intention of it. No.
No. Is this
April 2nd is a liberating day for our country. We're going to be getting back some of the wealth that very, very foolish presidents gave away. It's going to be reciprocal. In other words, whatever they're charging, we're charging. Very simple. If they're charging us, we're charging them. It's no longer they charge us and we don't charge them. They charge us and we charge them. Then in addition to that, on autos, on steel, on aluminum, we're going to have some additional tariffs.
Moving on, and a group of Venezuelan migrants accused of being members of the Tren de Aragua gang have arrived in El Salvador, where they were immediately transferred to the country's high-security mega-prison, CICOT. Their deportation from the US has sparked controversy as it was carried out despite a federal judge's order temporarily blocking the removals. The Trump administration used the rarely invoked Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to justify the move, classifying the gang as an invading force. Meanwhile, Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele, a close Trump ally, appeared to mock concerns over the deportations, posting "oopsie, too late" on social media.
I think we're on very dangerous ground here. This is as lawless an action as the administration has taken. If the administration is allowed to use wartime authorities anytime it wants to remove people, I think we are going to see more and more people being subjected to this type of Alien Enemies Act and a blurring of wartime authority with domestic authority, I cannot stress how important it is that the federal courts prevent this from happening.
Moving